Hi everyone, welcome. Today I'm going to take you along as I style this little tiered tray for fall and finish off my living room with this. So I hope you come along. Alrighty, welcome back. So I'm going to be starting with my top tier here. I have everything I need here. And my living room this year for fall is in mostly burgundy with some green. So I'm going to pick up the green by using a couple of these green cloth napkins that I have. And I'm simply going to drape this one off the side. And this is kind of a nice little cheat as well because it's covering part of the second tier. I don't have to fill in that area because the napkin is doing that for me. So that's sort of a little cheat there. So because the napkin is going to prop up our first item, I'm going to add a bit of folded paper towel on the other side so that this sits nice and straight. And what I'm using is this beautiful sort of cement Hello Fall sign. I purchased this last year at Walmart and this was $6.98. I love this piece. It's got this beautiful copper look on it here, and at the end I will give you definitely a close-up look of the whole tray. So I'm going to simply place that down like so, and I think that looks really cute. And then off to one side here, I'm going to place down this sort of gunmetal colored pumpkin that I have here, purchased at Dollarama for $2.50, very inexpensive. I'll just put that down. And then an even less expensive little styrofoam gold pumpkin just over here. And as I always say, I will take a look at it after from the front because I'm working from behind and fix up anything that doesn't look perfect. So going down to our second tier, I'm going to use a garden ball. I love using garden balls for my tier trays. It's a great way to just fill in a space. And although they're more meant for summer, I think it's fine for fall as well. And so I'm just going to place that, sort of squeeze it in to the middle tray, the middle tier. Then I'm going to take one of these gold pumpkins that I have. It's quite heavy. This was a little gift from my son's girlfriend, Maya. She was so sweet. She texted my son with a picture of rows of pumpkins at Dollarama and asked if there were any that I would like. So I chose two of these gold pumpkins. I think they're beautiful, and she gifted them to me. So that was so sweet of her. Thank you, Maya. And so I'm going to place one of the two golden pumpkins just over here in front. And some of these pieces I'm using on this tray, they're really quite heavy. So I'm glad that I'm using this slate tray because I think it does hold the weight very well. And that's it for the second tier. Then we go down to the third tier. I'm going to place another one of the green cloth napkins that I have. I'm going to place it diagonal from the first cloth, just have it hanging off a bit. And then on the other side, this very heavy cement pumpkin in this gray and gold looks beautiful with the pumpkin gifts I got from Maya. So I'm going to have that hanging sort of off the side here. Another one of those gold pumpkins, I will have that placed just over here. And to try to bring in some of the burgundy into this that's going on in the living room, I have this little pumpkin here. I think Dollar Tree, they're so inexpensive. They had the cutest pumpkins this year. This is not a true burgundy. I would call it more of a dark dusty rose, but it does look beautifully with the burgundy going on. And I'm just gonna place that right in front there. Another one of my gunmetal pumpkins on the opposite side, right on the napkin. And then we finish off with another one of those little inexpensive gold pumpkins that I have on the top tier. And I just put that in front there. And so that is it. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to place it on the table in my living room and show you how it looks all displayed. This video is part of an open collaboration hosted by @Penny's Place and co-hosted by Geri at A Happy Hoarder. Ladies, thank you so much for the invitation to participate, and I have linked both of these ladies' channels in my description box if you would like to check out their channels, as well as the playlist link so you can watch everyone else's tiered tray. So here's our tiered tray up close. Please do excuse the shadows. Lighting is sometimes a bit of a struggle for me, especially in this room. But here is our top tier with my favorite Hello Fall sign, our napkin draping off, and as I mentioned, because it covers part of the second tier, I did not have to put in any decor on that side. And then just down here, our little collection of pumpkins. This pumpkin here, which is not burgundy, but seems to blend in beautifully with the little burgundy runner that I have hanging off the little table here. In a previous video, I did show this picture here. It was originally on this table. I did think I was going to display them together, but they were really fighting each other. I think it was just too much for the size of the table. So I just simply placed that picture on an easel on the floor there. And I may, over time, actually place that picture on this very empty wall space, which always seems to bother me. And I think maybe that picture might be exactly what I need for that space, because it does go beautifully with this cabinet. So now let me show you the green display that I have in my living room that I sort of based this tiered tray on. So here is the green vignette that I did in a prior video, and I originally did not have this burgundy runner placed down for that video, but I decided just very recently that adding this burgundy runner would be the perfect way to tie this little display in with the rest of the living room. And I think now my new tiered tray blends in perfectly with this as well. Thank you so much for your kind visit. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I always enjoy your comments, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Thank you everyone, and take care.